Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Brazil have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved. Oh, that's a very decent... Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldo gets into a good position.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pele, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. And this is Nedved. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Oh, they can break here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira. He's not got that quite right. Luis Suarez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
They want to be quick to it, and it's been given away. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Troyes have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vitinha, and he's had it nicked away. Vitinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Van Dijk. Now that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. Nedved. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Gerrard. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Pele. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Gerrard. Nedved.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's straight offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. Well, they've got it again. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9.
And the action is back on the way.
Camisa
So the first half brought no goals.
Camisa 10. Camisa 6.
Knocks it into space.
Fechando o campo para a entrada dele.
Lam is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camisa 2. Camisa 21.
Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pele. Pele takes a look up. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. More and more pressure on the ball here. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nedved. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Lam. Dembele. 60 minutes played. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Look at the space here. It's a good run down the right. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a good spell of possession, this. Caught offside that time. Lam. Now it's Pele.
Couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Vieira. Now it's Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what a chance to shoot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Defending was strong and firm.
Really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Lam tries making a foray down the right. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Lam, and the pass is intercepted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. Nedved. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Temos minuto de acréscimo.
Nedved. Now it's Pele. Oh, look at the space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique, nobody, and a...
Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Troyes are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Nedved.
Troyes really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Dembele. Figo. Figo is flagged offside. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pullet goes steaming forward. That has not gone well. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Pullet. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And that should get the job done. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he plays one through. Real chance here. In by Ibrahimovic. That's travelling a long way. Vitinha. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved! And he hits the net! They have themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram has got himself a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And here's Mbappe! Nesta. It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well played. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. Dembele in acres of space. There's the shot! And he opts to go forward. Now it's Pele. Played right into his path. And this is... It's Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Troyes come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Troyes are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. There's the start of the second half. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. To Thuram. Out for a throw. Vitinha. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Skims one in. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Hullet. Now it's in. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Look at the space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's having a shot! He scores! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. With two up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Big chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Suarez. Number 5, Nedved. Number 20, Rooney.
Almost an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale aimed beyond the defence. Vitinha. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Luis Suarez. Maldini. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Pele. That looks a good ball through. Pele. Pele with the cross. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodri. Rijkaard has created one goal already. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Poit clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rooney. And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Gattuso. And here's Gattuso into the last 5 minutes.
Poit really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Bale looking tidy in possession here. Nedved. Trois. Close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Rooney. It's a threat. Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! Luis Suarez with the cross. Bale. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Troyes have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
This is a lost
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed.
John, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, they could break here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Great ball if he can get there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Troyes have their second corner now. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Pelé. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Pelé! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here. Not the most accurate pass. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. So what can they make of this? Now it's Luis Suarez. Vitinha. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Vitinha. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jamal! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Makalele with the clearance. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Troyes! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Troyes have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Suarez is herring after that one. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ibrahimovic! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Ferdinand cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into the... climbs up big! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Troyes have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Chance for a shot! Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Pele, pinches it off him. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bale. Takes on his marker. And it's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. That has been cut short. Played out to the left flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Yamal picks it up out wide. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pressing high and with... Oh, what a mistake! He's chosen to go back. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Pele.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Hangs in a cross. Yamal. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. He's had it taken off him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved gets a foot in here. Makaleli. And the shot's on here. It's Ibrahimovic! Chance here to counter. Vitinha. Now it's Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Dembele. In with the challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vitinha. Pirlo. Pirlo goes steaming forward. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's having a shot! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Changement pour 3. Le numéro 24. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Changement en cours.
And it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho making good progress on the right-hand side. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter.
Bellingham! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Troyes give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Yamal. Rivaldo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And already we're underway here.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Pull it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can run onto that. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. Yamal chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Yaya Toure. And it's Vitinha. Nedved. Pele. Tries to pass it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pele. Troyes yet to have an attempt on goal. Threads one in. Pele thinks about the...
Can he finish?
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely shaped ball. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, can they get him away?
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And it's Nedved. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Steaming on.
Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is very well defended. Troyes do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked up. Tries a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
And as the ball came to him, he had to make a quick decision, and on that occasion, it was spectacular.
And now he has two.
Il y aura 2 minutes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vitinha. Nedved. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Chers spectateurs.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Troyes can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, this looks sharp. Passes short and sharp. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Decent chance! Nedved. Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nedved. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Vitinha. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet. Vitinha. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Changement pour 3. Le numéro 9.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
19. Le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 22. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 8.
And he's managed to get rid.
Le numéro 8. Gérard.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Changement.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe receives it in a... And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.